All right, so this is a response video to the um, metal exposed Illuminati Satanism video that some stupid church released, claiming that everything about metal is evil. Well, to start off, there's some things that just don't make sense. I mean, I already ranted a good chunk about this on my Facebook. But I mean, some of the stuff that says just doesn't make sense. One of the quotes, this is paraphrased because I'm not going to actually watch the video again. I've watched it 3 times. It says that something like demons use growl, they speak in growls and screams and stuff like that, and that these bands and stuff are trying to imitate. And the thing is how do you know what demons sound like? Do you honestly speak to them? Do you talk to them on a regular basis? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, how would you even know what it sounds like? The next one is metal bands become possessed on stage to increase their skill. Most metal bands suck live. A lot of my friends can attest to this, some were really awesome because they're really talented, but that doesn't make them possessed. I mean, metal musicians are some of the best in the world, not because they are possessed, but because of how much they practice. Music's their dream. They don't have to be part of some religious cult to be completely involved in what they want to do. I mean, that video they showed about the dude playing with his eyes closed. Yeah, I used to be a Christian. I used to play on the worship teams, right? And I used to be so comfortable with my drum set that I used to do the same thing. Does that make me possessed? No, that's just because I knew what I was doing. I was comfortable. I was comfortable with it, man. It doesn't matter. If you see him, he's into it, man. I mean, seriously, that is like the stupidest thing ever. Tosin Abasi, oh yeah, he's possessed so he can play an H string magically. Yeah, that's metal. And they don't even have lyrics. That's evil. I mean, this is some of the biggest load of crap I've ever seen. Honestly, I'll just straight up say this, that the people that made this video have never played music. They know nothing about music, especially metal, and they don't understand anything. I mean, I'm honestly extremely offended by how you view my favorite view of music and how I want to pursue my dream. You look at four or five songs that you probably Googled on the internet, demonic metal songs, and you listen to 30 seconds of the video, and then you just make up a whole bunch of speculation you know nothing about. You look up the lyrics and you copy and paste the most dramatic ones for your stupid propaganda. And the thing is you condemn the entire genre, rock and roll and metal. 2 things. One, there's Christian metal. There's a lot of it. Unearth, Zao, Demon Hunter. Let's see, what's another good? Let me just go through my iPod, because I like a lot of Christian metal. It's good stuff. Here, let's see. Chevelle is kind of metal. As I Lay Dying, they're awesome in concert too. Does that make them possessed? Let's see. 100th is a Christian hardcore band. They're awesome. Impending Doom is brutal, and they're hardcore Christian. And does that make them possessed because they're awesome? I'm seeing them in concert too. Red's kind of in between. They're pretty awesome. Sent by Ravens, they do the screaming vocals, and they're actually one of the most Christian bands I listen to. Skillet has some hard vocals. That's rock and roll. I mean, seriously, like, you guys know nothing about the genre you're condemning. On top of that, there's a lot of, like, talent that goes. I mean, Meshuggah, because, okay, so they write their songs in extremely complicated rhythms. Does that make them possessed because they wrote a song in classical terms? I mean, all this music, it's not written because they're possessed. They're written because they take a cool genre. It's all experimental jazz. And, like, one of the songs, I mean, some of their stuff is, like, in 7/8 with polyrhythms of 9/16 and 22/30 seconds. I mean, it doesn't even make sense to people that don't like music. But there's plenty of bands. I mean, and then you knock on rock and roll. Do you forget that Christian rock is following the same chord progressions that your stupid videos condemning? I mean, ooh, I'm getting a lot of likes. Honestly, like, all your chords and everything, it may not... I mean, there's lots of Christian bands that don't say, oh, praise Jesus all the time. I mean, Red, Chevelle, Pillar. I mean, you could just keep going on and on and on and on and on. Skillet's another one. I mean, this is just going off this iPod right here. You see? This is my regular iPod. I don't even listen to this anymore because I got better music on my phone, which is what I'm recording off of. And to be honest, I think this video is just a load of bull. You guys don't understand anything you're talking at all. Sorry about the video. Like, nothing. And to be honest, I go to metal concerts. I like metal. Metal's my favorite genre. You know, it started with 80s hair metal, you know, because I think it's awesome. And another thing you say, the core of it is all drugs and rock, and yes, there's bands that are so, like, above the influence that you don't even know anything you're talking about. You're just trying to make a propaganda video saying that everybody else is wrong. The thing is you're wrong. I used to be a Christian, and it wasn't metal that made me not be a Christian. It was my own idea. That some of it just doesn't make sense, and that's me. And this, I'm going to post this on your thing. I hope you listen to this. Honestly, this is you offended a lot of people with your stupid video, and I hope I'm offending you with this. Some of those bands, like the videos where they're like, you know, that's just effects. Haven't you ever seen a movie? I mean, go to a metal concert sometime, okay? Go to a metal concert and tell me if you think they're possessed. Now, stop watching videos online. You're talking about stuff you can't know about by watching videos online. I didn't used to like metal. You know how I got into it? Christian metal. Zao, Demon Hunter, Project 86, Unearth. Let me just go through my likes on Facebook. I mean, there's so many of them that I like that I still listen to because they're just good bands. I mean, here, 215 bands. Let's see, another Crimson Armada. Yeah, they're an awesome Christian band. The Word Alive. Yeah, they're pretty awesome, man. Like, there's so many, like, really good Christian bands that are just awesome in capability. But that's not because they're possessed by God or they're possessed by the devil or whatever you seem to think. They practice a lot. That's what talented musicians do. Sorry for the long rant, because honestly, like, I'm not, but this is, I mean, In Flames is another one. I really like jazz, too. That's where it all came from, was jazz, don't you know? Everything came from jazz. In the Midst of Lions is awesome. So, I mean, honestly, I really want to meet whoever did this to see if any of my speculations on who made this video is right or not, because, like, it's stupid and funny. You know what the bands you tried to make look Santanic? They're laughing at you because it's a stupid video, honestly.